Hi there, Facebook. You are not Facebook. Hi there, YouTube family and friends. Thank you for joining. We are going to do a very small shopping haul today. It's just stuff I've kind of collected. Nothing major, but I need to get it put away, and I wanted to do a shopping haul, but I thought we'd catch up first because it's been a while. So if you follow my channel regularly, I cannot talk this evening clearly, you know that I've been having phone issues. Well, I finally got a new phone. I broke down and went and got a new phone, and I made sure that I have plenty of space. So shouldn't have issues with recording videos anymore. I had posted a video one time and asked some content creators what they use other than their phone to record, and I didn't get any responses, sadly. So if you are a content creator and you are watching this, what device do you use to record your videos on? Do you just use your phone, or do you have a different device that you use? I would really, as a new content creator, I would gladly appreciate some input on that. Like, help your girl out, okay? So, for those of you that may be new, welcome. My name is Roxanne. I go by Roxy, thus styled by Roxy. I answer to both, either or. And I appreciate you joining. Hopefully you decide to stick around. So, I hope that I'm upbeat enough in this video. I have been trying to sleep off migraine meds all day. They make you a zombie. They really do. So I hope I'm not zombie-esque in this video. Hopefully I have energy. But we're just going to get into a real quick haul. I have Ross, Marshalls, Home Goods, and a little boutique, which I like because you find stuff that you don't find anywhere else. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing is going to be, these are going to be from Marshalls. And so a lot of you guys do fall content, but you don't do Halloween. I like Halloween. I've mentioned before, it has nothing to do with anything evil, devil worship, none of that bull crap. Halloween is fun if you make it fun, okay? I just have always liked Halloween. Even as a kid, I remember my very first trick-or-treat, I was dressed up as a Black Panther. I've just always enjoyed Halloween. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, let's be clear. So, with that preface, we are going to pull out some Halloween stuff. So, I got these pillows. And it's just like a little haunted house with the bats, full moon, the pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns. I got 2 of these. I just couldn't leave them in the store. They have a pinstripe on the back, which is actually really cute. And they do have the zipper so that I can change out the insert. But they will do the little karate. It's the migraine meds, I'm telling you. I can do the little karate chop on it. Not a deep, intense one. I think it's more polyfill, but it's a better quality, so I can get that to get the look. But yeah, I have 2 of these. These came from Marshalls. They were $24.99 a piece. I have made the point where I didn't want to buy, I can't buy any more pillows because I am out of space. But I'm figuring it out somewhere. I don't know. But I have 2 of these. And they have the gray in it to match my sofa. So, yeah, they'll be great. And also from Marshalls, let's see what else I have here. I don't even know. I bought this stuff so long ago. I don't even know what this is. Oh, honey almond hydrating oil. It's personal hygiene. It smells really good. It's by Warm Light. And I scanned it with my Yucca app. I don't buy anything if I don't scan it with my Yucca app. It's YUKA. I'm just telling you, it's an eye opener. You scan your bath and body products, and you can do food too. And it tells you whether it's healthy or not so healthy. Like if it has harmful ingredients like endocrine disruptors and things of that nature. So this came out pretty decent on the Yucca app. And it smells really good. So I'm excited to try that. I forgot that I had that actually. And that's it from Marshall's. This will be, like I said, a quick haul. The next bag is from Ross. And this bag is going to come with a funny, maybe not so funny story. I had to get a new little frying pan for my eggs. So I cook, most of my pots and pans are stainless steel. But I don't have luck with my over medium eggs in those. So I always have like one nonstick skillet. So I just threw it on the ground. I had a really nice, decent skillet. And I put it on the fire. I was going to make some eggs for dinner because I don't eat. Sometimes I just want eggs for dinner, okay? But I was driving with a Lyft just to earn extra money. And I got a notification on my phone. I didn't even realize my Lyft app was on. And it was like a $55 trip. So I accepted it, and out the door I went. Well, my eggs weren't in the skillet, but the skillet was on the stove with the fire on. It's an electric stove. And the trip took me quite a ways away, obviously, because it was a $55 trip. And it just dawned on me about 45 minutes after I was gone that I had a skillet on the stove. So I had to call my friend who lives 6-7 minutes away and was like, I need you to go to my house. I'm real sure there's a fire. I mean, a skillet on the stove with fire on. And sure enough, the house was smoky, skillet's gone. Cats are okay, the house is okay, but my skillet was gone, so I had to get a new skillet. So yeah, mine blanked out, and thankfully it all worked out okay. Nevertheless, I got this particular kind because it's a ceramic, not really the non-stick crap, which is not really the best for you. This is a ceramic, but it's very smooth, and it is good for eggs. So this is better quality than what I had anyway. But this is just for eggs. I don't use it for anything else. So yeah, that's Ross, $9.99. Ross, speaking of Ross, they have had nothing in the decor section. I don't buy a lot of stuff from Ross anyway because it's very hit or miss. But there's been nothing, and I mean nothing in the stores. I don't know if they have different buyers. If they're waiting for the big shebang for the holiday season. I don't know. But, excuse me, there's been nothing to choose from at all. But I did get this. This is an olive oil dispenser. It already came with the sticker on it. I had an olive oil dispenser that looked very similar to this, except it was round. And I just really liked this streamlined, thin, rectangle shape because you don't see everybody with this type. Most people have the round, so I gave the round one to my daughter. There's nothing wrong with it. And I have this, and this was only, I think it was $5.99. Oh, I didn't bring my glasses. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Yep. Nothing's changed with the glasses. $5.99. So it's very heavy duty. Has a nice top. So I got that from Ross, and that is all that I picked up from Ross. Again, not much to choose from at all. Hopefully it improves. I have a Ross and a Marshall's literally, I'm going to say 5 minutes up the street, was probably technically more like 3 minutes up the street, so it can be quite dangerous. It's Hobby Lobby, across the street, then there's a Ross, then there's a Marshalls, and then there's a top shelf, I don't know what's called, pop shelf. I go in there from time to time. You can find maybe some really nice candles or something. So again, 3 to 5 minutes away, it can be dangerous, but yeah. Oh, looks like I do have one more Ross bag. I do. This is a personal item. I got these mules slides. These are Nine West. I love Nine West shoes. They always make a really nice, sleek looking shoe. So I got these. And the heel is not too outrageous. I can handle that heel. It's when you get into the 4-inch heels that you lose me at the 4-inch heels. But this heel I can do. And this is a very elegant, cute shoe. So I got those. $29.99. Oh, that's it for Ross. We are officially done with Ross. All right, the next bag is from Home Goods. So I picked up, these are the Joanna Parker collectibles. I don't even know, I might take these out of the box, but I have these little salt and pepper shakers. I have a salt and pepper collection. I mentioned several videos ago, but if you're new here, you won't know this. I had a cousin who passed away, and she collected salt and pepper shakers, and I inherited quite a few. So my sister got some, my daughter got some, my mother got a big majority of them, and then I inherited quite a few as well. She had a gazillion and one salt and pepper shakers in her collection. So if nothing else, this will add to the collection. But these are really cute, and these are collectible. These are pretty hard to find. So I picked those up. Those were $9.99. They're just adorable. They're cute as can be. I got those from... We're at Home Goods now. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then, I hope they didn't melt. I got these little ghost candles for my Halloween decor. They're from Martha Stewart. They're just so cute. Comes in a pack of 2 tapers. And I think these were $8.99. Looks like one melted. Maybe not. I think it's just leaning over, but I thought those were really cute. And I got some more. I use these in my bathroom, in my hall bath. So people come over, they have a fresh towel. And this, it's not identical, but it is very close to what the wallpaper that's on my wall. So I got those on clearance. It looks like maybe $3.50. Yeah, I think that says $3.50. So those are really cute. Got to keep those on stock at all times. And then I got these placemats, and I could only find one initially, and I just got to digging, and I found they come in a set of 4, of course, and I need a set of 6, so you always end up with 2 extra. And I don't eat at my dining room table except for maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, I rarely sit at my dining room table, so I don't know that one would get stained, but I guess I have extra just in case. But these are really cute. They're like I wouldn't call them gray. They're more like a beige or a stone gray, maybe. They have a little bit of sparkle. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. I'm not talking about these little gold flakes, but the actual material itself has like a shimmer to it. I don't know if it's coming through, but I just thought these were really cute. So I'm going to go with a little spooky theme for Halloween. And then I'll change it up. So September 1 or September 15th through October 31st will be Halloween, and then I'll bring in obviously Christmas and November 1, and then on the table I'll either go with the fall or I'll just bring in Christmas. It's undecided at this point. But I'm excited. I can't wait for September to get here. And then I think I just have one more thing from Home Goods. Again, I haven't been doing any major shopping because this is the year that my cars are wearing me out. I have one car right now. Someone hit me. They did a hit and run. I wasn't in the car. It was parked. So I don't know where it happened, when it happened. I just know when I noticed it, I was distraught. Because it's my favorite car. But it's still at the body shop. So it's been mechanic, body shop. Because I had, long story. I have a drafting table from when I was in design school that I have not gotten rid of. And I had a shelf collapse in my garage, and the drafting table was on the top shelf of the shelf system. And it fell onto the trunk of my Continental that I just bought last year. So we started out the year with me getting some mechanical work done on my MKZ. Then the shelf fell on the Continental. Now, mind you, I already had my MKZ scheduled for body work. I had been saving for it because I needed to have a door replaced or repaired. Ended up having to replace it. And I wanted my hood repainted. I had been saving for this. But I had to halt that process because I wanted to get the Continental fixed. So that car went to the shop. Then the black MKZ went to the shop. And the body shop, that is. And then the black MKZ went back to the mechanic shop. And then I took my Continental out of town. When we came back home, I had to put it in the mechanic shop. Now someone has hit my MKZ, so now it's in the body shop. It's just been an endless cycle of me working for my cars rather than my cars working for me. So I've been not in the stores because my cars are breaking the bank, literally. So. And some would probably say, well, why don't you go get a new car? Well, because I can't wrap my mind around an $1,100 a month payment. That's why I can't wrap my mind around that. I know what I want. I see what I want. It's another Lincoln. I'm a Lincoln girl, but I can't do an $1,100 a month payment. I know at some point I'm going to have to, because my MKZ, which is my baby, is a 2013. He's old. I got him my old man, but I keep him in tip-top condition. Believe that. That's my baby. It's my baby. And then my Continental is an 18, but it is immaculate. And I do mean immaculate. It looks like a brand new car. It has barely over 50,000 miles on it. Well, maybe 56,000 miles on it. And it's an 18, so it's very low mileage. And I don't drive it very often. So if I were to trade it in and go get what I want, maybe my note would drop down to $900 a month. I still have a hard time wrapping my mind around that. I don't understand why cars are so expensive. So just like I procrastinated on getting a new phone because I don't like the fact that as soon as you pay your phones off, that same year they start acting up, so you got to go get a new phone. So I held off and held off and held off as long as I could, and I was literally out of space on my phone. So I had no choice but to go get another one. But I don't know. It's all racketeer. Same thing with laptops. I spent really decent money on a laptop for my business. Excuse me. I think maybe it's 3 years old. I want to say 3, maybe 4. I don't know. But I bought it with plenty of space. So space isn't an issue, but it's slow. It's slow as molasses. and the camera has stopped working just out of the blue. It just stays on my desk, so it didn't get dropped or anything. Camera doesn't work, so if I do a Zoom meeting, they just get a picture of me. They don't see the actual me. So it's all a racketeer. Like, they make these things to last maybe 3 or 4 years max, and then you have to go replace them, which is BS if you ask me. Same thing with the washer and dryer. Last year, a bird got into the vent, burnt out my washing machine. I had my washing machines. They were front load on pedestals. I think they were Whirlpools. 14 years, they worked perfect, no issues, until the dryer or the wash machine, like I said, no, I think it was the dryer. The dryer got through the dryer vent. The bird short-circuited the dryer vent, and they just didn't have the parts anymore, so I had to buy a new set. And, you know, they told me they'll last maybe 5 to 7 years, if you're lucky. They don't make them to last anymore. I think it's just BS. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I'm off on a tangent. Sorry guys. I got this, I think it's peony. Yeah. So it's the little reed diffusers, and it's peony scented. It smells really good. And this was on clearance at Home Goods. Looks like it's $12. It was originally $15.99. And the scent is really nice. I have a daffodil one in my bathroom now, and it smells absolutely amazing. I have a sand and fog one in the hall bath. I'm so unimpressed. It doesn't emit any scent. The oil never dissipates. It stays at the same level. I change the reeds, turn them around, upside down, put new ones in. I don't smell anything, and the oil just sits there. It doesn't, you know, typically with these, the oil goes down, 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 and you just replace it with new oil, or you get a new diffuser, whatever floats your boat. Sand and Fog, it's over a year old. I got it last fall, or last summer. It's just sitting there. It doesn't have any smell. So I'm very unimpressed with the Sand and Fog products. I know some people rave about them. I'm not impressed, no. But I got this. It smells amazing. I love floral scents. So that is it from Home Goods. That's all for that. And then my last little bag here. My girlfriend and I, so I took my Continental. I had a tiny little imperfection in the leather seat. I was cleaning the leather seats, and they're genuine leather, but some of the top materials started just kind of wiping away, and it left an imperfection. So there's a little town, maybe 20 minutes away. There was a guy there that did leather repair. And so I took the car to get the leather repair, because I keep my cars in immaculate condition. I don't play. I'm thinking I want to sell the Continental anyway, but anyway, I got the leather repaired. So my girlfriend and I, she had to follow me, and we went to some antique stores. She wanted to go antique, just poking around in a few antique stores. And there was a shop there called the Teacup, and we had the most wonderful lunch. It was so cute. We had little dainty teacups, and it was just really, really very vintage, very cute. The lunch was delicious. But in one of the little stores in that area, they had some beautiful home decor. Now, that town was probably more traditional country-ish, because it was a very small town in a rural area. But they had some cute stuff. They did a lot of refinished furniture. Like if you see a dresser, you get them and you paint them and refinish them. So they had some beautiful solid wood dressers there that were really pretty. They had a lot of florals and stems and candles and mirrors. They had, you know, typical home decor, but a lot of it didn't really fit my style. I'm more transitional, modern glam, not so much traditional. but I did walk away with these guys. So they had some Halloween decor in there. And I picked up, and these are they're very nicely framed. This is solid wood. It has the little peg system, so it'll just, you know, lean ever so gently on the counter. And I have this little ghost on his little broom with the witch's hat. I just thought that was so adorable. So I got this little guy. I don't remember how much these were. I think I paid less than $25 for both of these because I have two. It was a very good price. I think maybe this was like $13.99 or so. But I got that one. And I'm probably done for Halloween decor. Like I said, I don't need a lot because I already have some, but I just kind of, you know, every year you want to add to your collection. And then I got this little girl here. Well, she's probably a grown woman. Oh, she's definitely a grown woman. I got this one here. I thought that was so pretty. It's just ethereal. Like it's beautiful. And you're either into Halloween decor or you're not. I like it. But this guy was like maybe $8.99. Very well priced. Same hardwood backing. Very nicely made. I thought she was beautiful. So I will put her in the hall bath for the Halloween stuff. And you don't find these in Home Goods or Marshalls or At Home, any places like that. I like to get stuff from boutiques because I don't like for my stuff to look like everybody else's. So that's it for my shopping haul. I did pick up a couple lamps for my bedroom, but I've already placed them. They're beautiful. I'm going to give my other lamps that I had away to my daughter-in-law, soon-to-be ex-daughter-in-law. I'm not sure what the status is. I just call her my daughter-in-law. So yeah, that's it for now. So if you watched all the way through, I greatly, greatly appreciate your support. If you like what you saw, maybe hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything at all to subscribe. It's completely free. I don't know if my videos get the hype button, but if they do, if you would hype my video, I would greatly appreciate you. And that is all I have until the next video. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day.